Hey everybody and welcome in. We are back with some more Dungeon Master here. We're picking up right where we left off.
Rebellion alert! Demonic overflow! Code Omega! Parallel phalanx combat formation!
Oh gosh, okay. I gotta remember where we left off. I know we're picking right up, but oh my goodness, I gotta recall where we were. We're all gonna die.
Let's
Okay.
take point on the 5th floor and build an armory. From there, we'll be able to methodically fend off the demons.
I'll be watching from a distance.
We gotta fight demons. Okay.
Too messy.
Out with civilians and cowards! Make room for the pros!
I just called her a coward. I love it. All right, so we've got to survive an incursion, which is happening right now. We're on the 3rd floor, which is currently occurring. Yeah, here they come. So let's see how things go here. All right, they don't look as strong as they normally do. All right. There we go. Nice. So mostly getting attacked here. And then I've got a bunch of barbarians just coming right in. There we go. Okay. All right. They're going to start re-triggering our traps, which we have relics now that assist us in this. They're not going to set off the traps on us. And our incursions aren't super powerful. We still made some good money from this. Probably because of how many traps we triggered. So that's looking pretty good. People are gonna get leveled up here for us. I like it. Okay. So we survived.
Demonic insurrection over! Back to regular vigilance mode.
Phew! I thought we were going to end up as Gorgoth Kibble.
Gorgoth Kibble.
I knew we would be fine.
Oh jeez. Okay.
Good job, Orlov. All that sweat and muscles.
Negative. Not interested in subterranean minions.
Oh.
You bore.
Jeez. All right. We've got a lot of intel getting gathered over here. We're doing some work. All right. It's looking pretty good. How are we doing? Like, we have 6 spies, so technically 2 executioners. We still just have the 1 cultist. If we come over here, inventory and cells, how are we looking? We can absolutely just increase our inventory. These are maxed out, so we're doing good there. Every guard room that we have, we could put another table to gather intel. So I could absolutely put another table in here. And then we can hire 2 more. We're kind of maxed out on like people though. We don't necessarily need a table in here. I did think about putting a treasure room on each floor. Doing 2 for each floor. So they just have multiple places where they can gather their paycheck. So they spread out a little bit for like where they are. Alright, that room is filthy. We don't have too much where we have to like really keep the rooms clean. I mean, we could. Just kind of keep everybody working. Minions waiting in line, 44. We come down here. Minions waiting in line, 46. We need another treasure room. I'm gonna put one on this floor. I feel like right here, possibly. Just one, but maybe like folks on this floor will Not sure what I'll do back here just yet, but you never know. Put like one table in here, just to be on the safe side. I will eventually expand out the prison, I feel like. Because we still have 3 different types. We could do like a row here, but we'll still have like 2 more. I could expand it. Just like another little section, I feel like. I think I hire one more banker. Maybe another spy. Yeah, because our spy was drained. Okay. Cool. Not too worried about that. This is looking pretty good. Quite a bit here. Part of the problem is we have so many people waiting for their paychecks. Like this is where the problem lies. We don't really get rated down here. If we did, what if we moved the bathroom here? What if we did this? I don't feel like we really need the time suck. But we could have the bathroom over here. We'll get the foot traffic, so if they opted to come through here. And I could build traps off of this wall. I'm cool with that. And then what I could do here, I'm going to pause. What I could do here is we can modify the room. And then we just shift things down. Then we could build a little treasure room here. And does this stay? So let's get some work done. They're doing things. I like it. Who died? Olaf. Okay, a guard. That's still a 5-star. Nice. So then I'm going to build us another treasure room. Right off of here. Actually, I'm going to remove a couple walls. We can do 2 here. Actually. Can I do a small one like that right there? There's not as many people down here. But they won't leave the floor as much if they don't have to, right? Is my thoughts. And then if we take a look at here, so this is at capacity, and this is how many people waiting in line. So we need more bars to serve more people. So I don't think, like, the type matters. So I could put in some little bars. We could do like a bar here. And then like a bar here. To serve more people quicker. Like, that is a possibility for us. Don't think I could fit a little one in here because they can't get to what they need. I don't want to, like, move some things if I can help it. It's like, once they're attracted, you're fine, right? It's a matter of serving them at that point. So that might help us here get some more people served. In fact, I could probably... Oh, no. That is not what I meant to do. Go. Feeling pretty good about that. All right, let's take a look here.
I've waited long enough. Fear my wrath. I shall devastate this entire dungeon, and no mortal soul shall ever be able to tread this accursed floor.
Hell and decay! When will I ever get some peace? So, have you found any magic items, you hopeless bunch of idiots?
Well, we're still sorting and identifying what we pilfered, but it's very difficult. Some items are ancient and mysterious.
Enough! Send him everything you have immediately, right now! And your reward is to deal with it yourselves, the three of you.
But he'll slaughter us when he sees these trinkets.
Anti-demon brigade assemble! Ready to sacrifice prisoners on the front line! Operation Clap Back!
What the hell? I'll even bring him some tea bags and a bar of soap.
As soon as the demon attacks, I'll retreat, backstab the other three, and bam, I'm out.
Oh, jeez. All right.
What did you say? Xandar! 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 These objects, they are magnificent.
Oh, he likes them.
What?
Finally, I get to enjoy some comfort. Anyone can appreciate the importance of a lovely home, even in the old world.
He just wants to be comfy.
Stinking toxic residues? That was a close one.
Goes to show, deep inside, we're all the same. We all like to be pampered and get cozy.
Affirmative! Alert over!
Well, we might just find some common ground.
Good. As for the four of you, well, thanks. And get back to work.
Nice. Oh, and just like that, we've unlocked 6th floor and 7. Okay, let's take a look. All right, so we've got this little outdoor area here as well as this balcony. So I have to think about what we do here. And then the very top floor. Oh, check this out. Okay. We've got this point, and this point, and then these two little rooms over here. And then a little blimp. Check out the blimp. Oh, that's fantastic. All right, so we've got to figure out what we do. Okay. I feel like you put your administration at the very top floor, right? Possibly. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. People eating. We have an incursion coming in. All right, let's take a look. What's this? We've got a new person. Okay. Oh, I wonder if this unlocks the last little room that we were looking at.
Hello, I'm Midranthia, consulting Archmage. Is this the dungeon of Naheulbeuk?
Is that how you say it? Naheulbeuk?
Ah, perfect.
I still said it wrong.
My left. I saw your ad in Dungeons and Despots. I really enjoyed your articles on evil dungeon management.
It is true that my modest contributions on the development of the intrinsic capabilities of disruptive modal innovations in management processes have gained some traction.
Hey, what's with this con artist?
He's a consulting archmage. Damn, I thought hiding his magazines would help. Master, can we afford such a service?
No, we're broke.
Just figure something out. What's a few thousand gold coins daily rate to us?
A lot.
A few? What? But freaking Naheulbeuk's ears, this will ruin us.
It just so happens that my services fit contract form 912 as defined by Article 114, paragraph 6 of the Dungeons Fund Agreement on consulting services for evil facilities. You won't have to pay me.
What? You? But I must warn you, Xandar. This wizard is an unscrupulous crook. He tricked the DF with an ambiguous contract and is getting rich thanks to that ruse.
I'd rather say that I owe the accomplishment of my consulting services to your generous financial support.
Great, great. Where do we start?
Oh, this is hilarious.
I will carry out a quick diagnosis of your arcano-cosmic installations in order to prepare a performative, incremental, and disruptive evolution of your managerial byproducts.
I'm watching you, Midranthir.
Wow, sounds serious. Well, I'm gonna go beat myself up to cope with that one.
Me too.
Okay, alright. Let's see what we have to do here. I mean, we're doing okay money-wise. We have a treasure room here. Money is coming in. All right. Let's review here. 50 so people waiting in line. We need to get that down. So let's take a look at like how the seats are doing. Honestly, we have a bunch of empty seats over here. They're enjoying sitting over here. I wonder if I like delete these two seats, if I can put one here. So if we delete, can I fit this here now? Yes. All right, but we still need, for decoration purposes. Oh, we've got like another, oh, we got like a little daffodil plant. That's nice. We'll put a little daffodil there. Nice little big rug there. Okay. The more people we have cycling through, the... Oh. I don't even know where that occurred. That was over quick. Oh, is it here? Nice. We just blasted them as they came in. And we don't set off our own traps anymore. It's so nice. Okay. Alright, so how is this looking now? Still a bunch of people in line. So I am tempted to delete these. And put in another one. Alright, now let's take a look. This is looking better. You really want to get that number low. This number higher, that number low. I move this here, maybe? It doesn't really, like, fit. The way I would like it to. You could put it, like, right here, so it's still in here, right? And then, is there another bar that I could put in here? Yeah. Okay. All right, now let's take a look at it. So this number is much lower. We're not quite maxing out here, which is good. We could probably do more seats. Think we could. Do like a couple right there. Do a couple here. Do one there. If I can find spots where these will fit, we can do other types of tables. Okay. Let's do that. All right, what
Here are
is
my
this?
first observations in terms of cosmic development. You need to optimize your knowledge accumulation and management processes by building a suitable storage structure.
Okay.
Is he, I need a...
A library, Master.
I knew that, you pile of Gorgoth dung. I'm educated.
Given the conducive demonic emanations of the 5th floor, I suggest an installation in the upper levels in order to benefit from the rising cosmic winds.
We gotta put it upstairs. All right, we can do that. So let's go up to the 6th floor. I mean, I feel like they just give you this room right here to be your library, right? So let's do that for now, and then we'll see how we like it later. Some tiles can't be reached. Why? Oh, because we don't have stairs. My bad. We're ahead of the curve here. All right, there we go. I like that. Look at that. That fits so perfectly. I like that. All right, let's do the library. We're going to do it here in this room because I feel like it's just meant to be. Look at that. Even the door fits perfectly in the center. All right, we've built a library. We got an achievement, build a room of each type.
There, Master. We have finished installing the shelves for the library.
You will now be able to recruit wizard assistants. They will be very useful to perform secondary tasks while also participating in the improvement of your malevolent productivity KPIs.
This approach to arcane development is very modern. Just what we need.
Hey, so he had us install a couple of boards for some moldy books,
2,
and now we're
4,
getting another
6.
bunch of shabby minions? How's that modern?
That's the issue with these new management fads. It's just
2,
hot air most of the
3.
time. Better to comply. For now, seems like he has the master in his grip.
Don't have enough gold there. Gotta like decide how you want to decorate this, right? 3 and 3, that seems legit. Start there. The library. All right, we'll start there first. Gosh, that just feels like that's how that's meant to be. We will need a bathroom up here. That person pretty much just told us that that was the case. Bathroom here. Where do we put the bathroom? Maybe like right here. Kind of a pass-through situation. For all of our wizard people. It's a little two-star. Do that right there. Okay. Validate that. We'll get that little bathroom going. I feel like that fit pretty perfectly, actually. We know we need like a little boiler in here. Have that unlocked, right? We'll get that for that. Gosh, look at all those, like, little doorways. Warlock job is available. Okay. So now we have this. We're going to sell some tools here. We're going to start selling. Actually, we're just going to start auto-selling this. Let's go ahead and sell like 500. There we go. We don't need too many tools, but we can start making some money here. We got 210 folks, so let's do some recruitment. All right, we'll do a few warlocks. I like that. Enables you to assign a spell book to a wizard, prayer book to a cultist. Alright, I don't have any. Heals all. Allies hit by the spell. If I come down to here, did that take something off a pedestal? Teleportation? Select a spellcaster. Spellcasting minions can be teleported anywhere, anytime in exchange for some astral energy. Immediately after Teleportation, the spellcaster will trigger a specific teleportation effect according to the spell they master. So I can just teleport him and he'll heal everybody. Interesting. Alright. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. We're gonna come up here. I'm gonna make some we're gonna expand this out a little bit. We even need that many? I don't think we need... Well... Definitely want some of those. We want the fancy fireplace. I don't know how many spell books we're going to end up with. That seems reasonable. We were incursioned and I didn't even realize. Okay. My bad. All right. We're going to build a dorm up here for our little wizards. Little wizard dudes. They are wizened. Put them here. Okay, do like that, I think. Doesn't have to be too fancy in here, I don't think. Let's see. Give him a little night light there. That seems actually probably put that there. That seems fair. Do that like that, actually. Do a double. They're wizards, right? That's what they want. Let's see. Like a little taxidermy. Maybe an employee of the week. There we go. Boom. Nice little dormitory for the wizard guys up here. So they don't have to go too far. We'll also give them their own like little treasure room. This doesn't have to be too big. All right, I like that. And then we give him a little canteen for them to eat in. Ah, look at that. It's like that's meant to be. Do it like that. There we go. Doesn't have to be any dwarves that come up to this one. There we go. And then we'll also give him like, let's see, what else? We give him the little fancy. They're bougie up here. Give him a little fancy one. Gosh, that's just about it right there. We'll also give it like another little employee. There we go. Little break room for him. Little dormitory. Little treasure room. Our little wizards don't have to go anywhere. I hire some more bankers. How many bankers do I have? 6? 7? 2. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 bankers. I lied. That's 8 bankers. Let me hire one more. We need more domestics. At least 30, I think. We have new raids available. All right. Like, we're doing pretty good. Building up our astral energies. Gosh, who do we have? Who's our vampire? Who is it? This guy. Who's a necromancer. Yeah. Let's get rid of him. Do I need this to be bigger? We need to do it like that. So I can have 2 doors on this. Oh, no, like that. All right, let's modify. What if we remove walls? All right, what if we did like this and then did like this, right? We moved this. All right, let's just do that for right now. Okay. Now we modify and we add. We do two that way. How about that? There we go. All right, how are we doing here? Hmm. We got to get minions out of here. Can I move these down? Can I add another small bar? No, because of this here. I can move that there, though. Then put in... Actually put in... Such a quick and easy way to do this. Let's do that. Let's get another bar in. We have so much money invested into... Very tempted. Can we move these into better positions? Where they're spread out more. And then can I move these? Can I put Bigger tables. I could put these though. There we go. It's our tavern doing a lot more. What else did I unlock? Phenomenal bar. We'll eventually cross that bridge eventually. Alright. Active counters. Do I need another banker? Possibly. Alright, so we've got a pretty good line there. We don't have anybody hardly in line up here. We're clearing these out like nobody's business. Alright. A little bit of a line here. But that's okay. Not a huge line, though. Nobody in line up here. How are we doing on inventory? Doing okay there. Okay. How are we doing here? Okay, a little bit of a line here, but not crazy. Gosh, we want this to be cleaned. Alright, there we go.
And there you have it. A place of arcane knowledge storage to train your auxiliary wizards. I shall send my invoice to the Dungeons Fund now.
Master, wizard apprentices are good for nothings. They can barely button up their pants.
Silence, you greenish runt! You don't know anything about modern methods of evil dungeon arcane management. Go get yourself whipped!
Yes, master.
Alright, what are we looking at here? Trolls eating everybody. Okay. Trolls hard at work here. If I do this guy, do I have a spell book? No. If I do this guy, do I have a spell book? No. If I do this guy, do I have a spell book? I do. I wonder, are these what I have? Oh, I'm using these. Okay. It increases all damages dealt. Increases all damages dealt. So I could display the spell books, or I could put them to use. I feel like that's what we do here. So let's put this guy. Nope, let's put this guy. And then let's put this guy. Alright, I like it.
It has come to my attention that you had a storage structure for manuscripts dedicated to cosmic knowledge installed on the advice of your consultant.
And?
I would like to point out that the DF imposes a non-deductible tax proportional to the moving average of the dungeon's declared income, raised by 300% in the absence of any shelved spell books.
Hold on. I seem to recall that as a startup operation, we are entitled to an acquisition period based on the accounting estimates differential of the tax-based auxiliary inventory.
Yes, maybe. Just act quickly. The clock is ticking.
Gotta read those fine print. All right, we gotta buy a book here, which we will.
Master, we've acquired an entry-level spell book. We should be able to dodge the DF tax.
About time. Take it to the library immediately.
We need another one to be tax-free.
Another? Couldn't I just use one of my own?
That won't do, Master. The DF requires learning materials targeted for minions, as a way to simplify the level-based distribution of the dungeon's loot.
Alright. There we go. Need to let things be. I'm very tempted to put in like another kitchen. We've got more people saying that they're hungry.
My valuable advice, your cosmic auxiliaries have acquired advanced skills by way of standardized arcane diagrams preserved on handwritten supports.
They learned spells from a spell book, yes, but where were you? You didn't do anything.
I was monitoring the client's autonomous learning process by assuming a background position in order to avoid any observer behavioral bias that could hinder disruptive innovation.
Really, Revax, you know nothing about management.
Ooh, our intel storage is full. We should probably do some raids. What do we got here? We got this one. This gives us a bone manual. Definitely want to do that. Where's my spies here? Spies, spies, spies. Got this guy. Got this guy. These should have another one. There we go. Alright. Got this one, the half-orc lady painting. I like that. I need spies for that one too. I definitely don't have the spies for that. What about this one? It's the fertilizer one. Orc, goblins, or trolls? I say we send these guys. There we go. And then we've got over here. Large wooden chest. We need guards and spies. Send some more guards. I feel like I'm a little ahead of the curve for some of these. I mean, we can go ahead and do. Send some guards for this too. I don't want to send all of my goblin ones. Alright, leave those be. Yeah.
After examining your concealed mobile defensive structures, I've remarked the absence of any cosmic stimulation aiming to optimize the efficiency of mechanical triggers.
Do you mean we should enchant our traps?
A gross simplification. It is also necessary to emphasize the possibility of decreasing the opponent's intrinsic attributes by way of demonic manipulations.
Dang, my brain hurts. Even more than after a good sampling session with the Glarg Brewers.
I think he just said that we could also curse our traps with our cultists' prayers.
Defense
Okay.
systems improvement approved. At the double.
All right. I'm going to do a little modification here. We're going to take this. I'm going to add walls. I already had a thought about what I want to do. We're going to do this, and then we're going to make the door here. And here. Very impressive library. All right, we're going to modify. We're going to move some things. Don't know how many of these we're going to end up with. Then let's take a look. Gosh. Oh, nope. We gotta get them all built first. We got them now. All right, we're getting closer. All right, we're gonna let that settle a little bit. Our raid is over. Let's recover some loot here. Need this clean. We need this room clean. 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 Alright.
Master, the priests of the Temple of Wismal have returned from their seminar.
What? But our troops, we were about to seize it.
Negative. We missed our window. Our forces lacked operational speed.
They're as fast as slugs, you mean?
There's worse. Given the evolution of the area, they seem to have negotiated some kind of spiritual association.
Hell and Gorgoth guts! We were so close!
Okay, okay. Sure. Alright. I have 30 domestics. I'll hire a few more here. We need some more warlocks. There we go. We'll do like 5 cultists. Five necromancers. I feels pretty good. We're really starting to clean them out. We don't get as much from that, but we're stopping them. Got the bone manual, as well as a large wooden chest. Tropico's mug. Alright, well, I definitely want that. Send those guys. There we go. So I can absolutely... What do we got for dormitory? Unlocked a shelf. Okay. Large wooden chest. I feel like I do another little guard room up here. Doesn't have to be big. Do like that. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. Little table. How are our people doing? We got a lot of clean folks. They're entertained. How's our tavern doing? Tavern's doing pretty good. It's trying to keep up. All right, it's payday. A little bit of a line on every floor. It's not too bad. Let's look at enchanting our traps. So we're gonna enchant fire, absolutely. Fire. Fire. I feel like these are very easily fire ones. And I feel like these are poison. Oh no, the ones on the bottom are poison. Okay. I feel like our darts should be poisoned. I'm gonna add some explosives. We're gonna enchant these with... Oh wait, they gotta be built first.
Orla for debrief. Traps enhanced by magical means.
Which will allow me to charge a few thousand guild coins to the Dungeons Fund.
Buy bread rolls braids.
Now the question is, do they reload themselves, right?
The Dungeons Fund has noticed a significant improvement of this structure's difficulty level as a consequence of the unconventional use of performance-enhancing spells on autonomous defensive devices.
Which
Yeah.
means I get to send you a new bill, my dear.
Indeed. I hope you've warned your customers about the upcoming arrival of high-level adventuring parties that this entails, complete with magic weapons and legendary items. The DF will see to it.
What? This is absurd! It's an outrage!
Makes
It's
sense.
the consequence of your choices, and I'm just doing my job.
Makes sense. All right, so down here, we for real want these enchanted. Wait for this line is really long. I'm very tempted to do something here, which is gonna seem weird. Oh, it won't let me do it. Do I need to move this then? I do. All right, all of our trolls are starving. We move it this way. Okay. All right, we've enchanted 10 traps. What are we doing here? We've got 720. Four, 6, 8, 10. So that'll be 820. Four, 6, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6. All right, let's see how that does. All right, I'm thinking here that we get what spell books we can. Oh, I still have... Okay. These guys are still on a mission. I could do this one. There we go. Alright. So we've got a bunch of warlocks going. Oh, geez. Okay. I feel like our traps are killing folks. This is happening before I can even realize what's going on. Our trolls are eating good. Oh, they ate one of our artisans. Okay. Well, that's not good. We gotta pay attention to that so we can get a dude back. There we go. Get some artisans back in. Let them start working their stuff up.
Last incursion. The adventurers' power levels are getting dangerously close to the red line. Corrective measures necessary.
It's payback from the Dungeons Fund, Master, because of that consulting mage you hired.
Well, care to weigh in, Midranther?
No, I don't. It just so happens that my contract is coming to an end. You've reached the highest limit billable through the Dungeons Fund, and your structure is far too poor to afford my services any
Damn,
longer.
alright.
What? But you can't just leave us now, with so many arcane issues left to solve?
I mean, that's...
And you said you'd help me with my sphere of invincibility. You crook!
Never worry. I'll stay in the area. Your tavern's amenities are interesting, and I sense some potential in the evolution of this activity. I'll stop by occasionally. Fare thee well.
I warned you against hiring that kind of individual.
Makes me wonder what the Dungeon Fund is for, aside from lecturing us. You miserable bunch of brainless death jockeys!
Master, this is no time to lose your temper. Why don't you go do some research while we deal with these administrative matters? Don't mind him. He's had a rough day. Or a dozen.
We will re-examine your situation in light of the loss of profits incurred by the fund as a result of the expenses ascribable to the consultant. I fear this shall bring you more difficulties. No more grace period.
What? Do you really think things have been easy so far?
Oh, geez.
I have been very lenient towards some inadequacies, but the time has come to enforce the DF regulations in all their severity. Until next time.
Weird. I must be drunk or something, because I got her meaning pretty well this time. And it sounds like we're knee-deep in it.
What if she had a tragic accident? The stairs are so slippery.
Affirmative. Engaging dungeon security protocol.
Are you crazy? Going after a DF agent is a death sentence.
So, would you rather let those pen pushers bully us around? I hate bureaucratic sadism. It's cold, drab, and lifeless.
I think we
I feel
know
you on
how
that
to
one.
fly on our own now. The Dungeon of Naheulbeuk hasn't roared its last huzzah.
Last huzzah. We have finished the campaign. What? You finished the campaign. Now you can either continue your game to complete the victory objectives or start a new game. Oh my, I was not expecting us to do that. So victory, have 13 rank 10 spellcasters, obtain 13 spell books. Oh my god, I feel like this is what we do, right? Like clearly that's what we got to do here.
Master, the Trades Union Confederation of Minions has awarded you its grand prize for the best evil dungeon boss.
Ah, how good it is to know that my malevolent genius is appreciated by the minions who toil in silence for my glory. When you think of all the gold they cost us, and their usual ingratitude.
Indeed, your unionized highness. Meeting their needs was expensive, but on the other hand, their productivity has skyrocketed. We are known as a progressive and experimental organization.
Perfect. Why don't we celebrate this by warming up some torture devices?
Need a hand?
All right.
Yes. Now that I got my award, the party is over. Finally, we can turn up the heat under our minions. I can't have people thinking I'm some trade union apologist.
Loud and clear. We'll rein those maggots in. But we're not touching the guard's labor agreement, right?
Same for assassins.
Yes, sure. And rid me of the whiniest elements. I'll show them the true extent of my innate managerial sense.
Oh, okay. We've achieved the goal. Victory, Zengard the Good. The trade union has created a award of excellence. So reach dungeon reputation level 60. So we get a narcissistic painting. Nice. So we have the ultimate warlock. So there's still like some further achieving goals that we can do here. So good to know. I'm very tempted to come down to here and move these up to the top floor because we've not done anything up here, right? And I feel like, oh, we can't because we need stairs. There we go. Yeah, that feels fine. And then we'll come down here and we will move these to the top floor. I feel like this could be his office. He of course needs his little photo here. Yeah, I feel like right there in his bathroom. That feels very fitting for him, actually. We'll move him up here. And I feel like we move... No, we wouldn't want to put his because it's the outside door. But we can make his fit here. But yeah, that might be what I do, is just kind of repurpose this over here. And this feels very good. But honestly, like, that's the campaign, guys. There's a sandbox mode where you pretty much just get everything unlocked from the get-go, save for, like, some things that you earn here. Oh, damn. All right. We want that. You know, give yourself like a fun little additional goal. But yeah, guys, that's essentially the gist of this game. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Check it out for yourselves. But yeah, we've completed the campaign. We've got a couple of little victory rewards to go towards. I absolutely had a blast. I hope you guys did too. I appreciate you guys being along for this adventure. We've got some other games to check out that'll be coming to the channel soon. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Let me know what you guys thought about this, what you would have liked to have seen done, any type of little challenge that you can think of for this, and we'll revisit it. But yeah, I appreciate you all being here. I will see you all in the next one.